What up, my people? It's your boy Leo. I'm here with Ray, and welcome to another episode of Roll Up and Wrestle. Enjoy the show.
Pew pew pew.
You can't
Pew
take
pew
that
pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. My time is up. My time is now. Pew pew pew. You can't see me. My time is now. Pew pew pew. No? Not even remotely close?
We're trying to build new stars out here.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was helping with my golden shovel.
Nah,
No?
he got tormented in a Firefly Funhouse.
Oh, that's right. He did, and he vanished.
It's gone.
That's it. That was his. I think that was his last match.
No, he's fighting Vin Diesel when Fast and Furious comes on.
We're talking about wrestling.
Oh, he's still wrestling in there.
No, we're talking about WWE television.
Oh, that's out the picture. Maybe when fans come back.
I can see him doing Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, they're gonna put 100,000 people in there.
Him and The Rock are gonna team up again.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Nah, I don't want to see it.
I heard The Rock was upset with WWE
Well, I'm not shocked.
for doing the angle with Jeff Hardy while he was wearing one of his T-shirts.
Oh God, that's NBC talking. That's NBC all the way.
Actually, I really don't know. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. Someone posted it. I thought it was funny. I thought why he would be mad at WWE would be funny.
But anyways, who cares about SmackDown?
You don't care about SmackDown?
No, because Raw was on tonight.
Oh, how you thought about Raw?
I thought it was an okay show.
Okay, I thought it was a decent show.
Eh,
I thought it was just decent enough. Like, it was good enough to watch, and it was good enough to just spend some time, get your mind off of things on something different for once.
at this point now, you know what Raw's gonna give you, so you know exactly when to do what. Like if you need a bathroom break, or obviously the promos help out a lot. So
Yeah.
I mean, they went right off to they went right to it and to start Raw.
Yep, Seth Rollins comes out for a promo first. I'll run down his promo. You want to run down the match?
Sure.
All right. Comes out. He says Alistair seems confused and Seth would enlighten him. His gut tells him that Ray won't be able to retire. Said he's going to help Ray and he's going to handle it himself. Says Ray is too humble and modest to be called a legend, but Seth will do it for him. Seth calls Ray the greatest luchador ever, which I think is debatable.
I think he is.
I think it's debatable. But I'll find out tomorrow about how much debatable it is. Seth has a beautiful video package of Ray. Plays his career and how he's the biggest, smallest man ever in the company, and then ends off with Seth taking his eye out. Seth is talking about retiring Ray, and he wants to be the one who introducts him into the Hall of Fame. I thought that was kind of like a nice little punch.
That was very nice of him.
Yeah, it was very nice of him to punch in. And then all of a sudden, Aleister Black comes out, starts attacking Seth Rollins, and we start the match right away. Bing, 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 bing.
That was a great match, by the way.
It really was. I definitely did enjoy it.
I'm very upset they used it very early, but I guess they're really going with this Ray and Seth thing. But this has WrestleMania potential one of these years. These two in a ring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the finish is what we like. A nice roll-up victory for Aleister. But in general, just the back and forth chemistry they had and the way they used Carrillo and the Theory with Murphy, it was just all perfect. Perfect way to get Aleister an easy win Well, not really an easy win, but a easy way to get the win with a small package.
Yep.
After the match, Rollins and the gang, they attack both. Rollins hits the curb stop on Carrillo first. He tells Aleister, "Didn't I tell you? This is what happens. This is why Ray was the sacrifice."
Yeah.
Curb stops Aleister Black as well. Then he grabs Ray's mask and stares into it with love at first sight.
Mm-hmm. What did you give the match by? What you rated the match by?
I gave this amazing match an astounding 2 3/4.
I gave it 2 1/4. Not that far off.
I enjoyed the ending segment before the roll up. It was very well educated and
Educated?
smooth. Yeah, you learned a lot with those two. Trust me. You gotta think about it. You don't know when like they got into it, live events and stuff like that. Like you don't know none of that.
Mhm.
So for them to put up with, and especially with the time that they were given,
Yeah, we'll give it a lot of time.
they were given some quality time to put up a good match.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a 2 1/4. It got the extra quarter from the roll-ups, but then it lost a quarter because of the roll-ups. Because I found it weird. Seth goes for a roll-up. Aleister kicks out. Aleister goes for the roll-up. Seth gets pinned. I was just like, why did we do it like that? I was very confused on why they did it like that. I was like, that kind of makes no sense. Just have Aleister kick out, do a quick chain wrestling, segment real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Let Aleister go for the roll-up and then get the upper hand on Seth that way. But
Either way, it works out.
it was still...
Aleister got the win.
No. It's still a phenomenal match. It still was good. I just didn't understand that quick ending, like that just that quick sequence of pinfall. I didn't understand why it was just there like that. That's all.
Right after, we got Angel Garza and Selena Vega.
Oh, Angel Garza is probably one of my favorite people now, just cutting a promo.
Angel Garza is a low-key heartthrob. That's who he's playing. I like it. He plays it very well.
Mm-hmm.
He can sweet talk any female or whoever he pleases to adore him and his charisma. Once again, going crazy about how wrestling and love is the same thing. It's a fair war.
It's a fair war. Anything is game.
Charlie's just mesmerized by this nonsense he was spitting at her. He mentions that the Owens win was fair since Owens asked for the match to continue.
Well, Zelina said that. Zelina said the Owens match was fair because he asked for it.
I like how she was like, we, because he kept saying I, and she was like, we.
Yeah.
And he was like, we.
We.
Well, the best part of this segment, Angel Garza stopped speaking. Charlie's mesmerized. She goes, thank you. He goes, no. Thank you. Hands her this beautiful rose. She's smiling, cheek to cheek. And Zelina gave her that ish face and said, snap, pop. You thought you had one. Threw all the roses on top of her. And left her heartbroken. That was great work by Zelina. Very great work.
Yep. Next up, we had the Shawn Michaels promo talking about the greatest match of all time.
I love this segment. You want to know why? Even WWE knows they messed up using him. Every match Shawn Michaels mentioned his is better than the Edge and Orton match coming up.
Yeah, he definitely did say. He said he could sit there and name his matches, and he named a few. He named the ladder match. The match with Taker.
And the Iron Man match.
And the Iron Man match with Brett. And then he said, if he was to name them all, they'll be here forever. He don't have time for all that.
They'll all be better than Edge and Orton coming up.
He did try to put over their match as being the greatest. And he took Edge. He said Edge is going to have the edge in the match. I thought it was okay promo. I guess they need to go 1-on-1 with the legends. To make it seem like.
I mean, obviously Shawn was gonna go with Edge, but because
since Flair went with.
He said the whole faith thing, and they both came back from career-ending injuries, so I like it. But why use Shawn? All of Shawn's matches are better than well, you're about to show us on Backlash. Like, why would you use him?
Yep.
You should just had him go, who I think is going to win? I think I'm just going to win. Because he has the faith, and no pun intended, he has the edge. Done.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell him to go, oh, my ladder match with Razor Ramon. My Iron Man match with Bret Hart. My 2 amazing matches with The Undertaker. Bro, that's 4 matches. What more you want?
You could have kept on naming more.
Like, good Lord.
This match with Austin.
And they showed...
the screw job at Survivor Series.
And they showed the highlight with him and Angle. Like, that match is going to probably be better than Edge. Like, why would you use him for that? You should have just had him, like, in a little Legends panel. Ask a bunch of legends on Zoom. Who you think is going to win the match? And
then just do a count.
You should just had him last. Going, I'll go with Edge.
Yeah.
Edge will win.
Next up, we had Lana and MVP promo. Lana's talking about how MVP is getting into her husband's head. MVP's just like, listen, I just want to get ready for my match with the WWE champion. Lana says that he is using Bobby to rejuvenate his career. He laughed at that. He said, well, what did that make the 2 of us? Looked at Lana. Lana looked at him, got real close, smirked, and slapped him from here to Timbuktu.
Hot one.
Nice hot one. And they move on, and that was the end of that promo.
He smirked too, so he knew it was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo Crews comes out. I guess he's doing the Cena thing with the U.S. Open Challenge.
But, okay, so before you said that, we thought it was a U.S. Open Challenge, and then all of a sudden we hear Apollo's choosing his opponent for tonight.
Yeah, Tom Phillips right under his breath said it, and I'm like, wait, what? And that's when I said it to you, and I'm like, yo, Apollo picked his opponent.
Yeah, and I was just like, huh, can this be the start of Apollo's heel turn?
So he says this person truly deserves the title shot, and our guess was wrong. It wasn't Dijakovic.
No.
It was Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
Limping, selling that thing good.
That good knee injury from last week?
Yep. He comes out. He says he appreciates the challenge, but he doesn't want to take it because he feels that Apollo was making him feel pity about it.
Yeah, I thought that was a nice little way to be like, are you turning heel on me right now?
Apollo said he's doing it out of respect. Kevin said if it's all about respect.
And then you see Apollo trying to sell. He's like, yeah, it's for respect. It's for respect. It's for respect. Yeah.
Because even during the match, I guess Owens hits him, low blows him by mistake.
Well, it looks like what it is to be a low blow. But he kicks him in the gut. Apollo sells it like it's a low blow. Apollo's getting time from the ref. The ref, is calling a timeout. So Apollo's trying to catch his breath as get his ass kicked throughout the ring.
Right.
So he's catching his breath. He's just like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to continue. He's still catching his breath. He's still getting up. Ref is like, are you ready? He's like, yeah. He tells Kevin, he's good. Kevin goes up to him, Apollo, you good? You sure you good? As Kevin's getting closer, Apollo faked it and starts attacking Kevin. And then they go out to the ring and cut to commercial.
I enjoyed it. And I guess, I don't even know if it was towards the ending or so, Garza and Andrade decided to come out and attack both men.
Yeah, they attacked both men. The ref calls for the bell. It's a double DQ. We come back from commercial, and we have a tag team match.
Yeah, without no announcement or anything. They just said, all right, you guys want to ruin a match? Let's make a match. And now let's make this a tag team match.
Mm-hmm.
So we went from a decent U.S. title match to everyone's in the ring now. Let's have a tag match.
Yep.
The tag match wasn't bad. I had a feeling that was they came out, no music was played when they did it, the attack. We just got back to the tag match. Apollo, once again, for the third time, pins Andrade, so I guess Andrade is not getting no rematch anytime soon. And I combined both matches together and gave it a cloud and 3/4.
I gave it a cloud and a half if it's together.
Yeah, I did.
I gave the singles match, the U.S. title match, a cloud because it ended in a double DQ.
Right.
And then I gave that half a second tag match, a half a clock, because it was a half a second, really, in my eyes. So that's how I looked at it. Next up, we had the Asuka promo, and one of my favorite female promos in the company right now, Asuka. Basically, she said that the Empress is never going to bow down to anybody. And she's talking about how she's gonna, before she said that, she talked about how she's gonna exact revenge on Nia Jax. So that was about the basis of her promo. Next up, we had bowling.
Oh, the after school activity.
I don't know why this is happening.
This is game 4.
Crucial
game 4.
I have no idea why this is happening.
This is a crucial game.
Like I said, this is one of your tag team. Half of these people in this segment are your tag team champions, and we're doing
these
bowling.
Are the 2 best teams on the roster.
These are the only 2 best teams. These are the only 2 teams on the roster for Raw. Let's put that straight.
No, because you're gonna get
I guess okay. So
I get Theory and Murphy soon for the.
Yeah, but you have to build up everybody. So I guess what they're doing is using the after school activities just to keep them busy and keep them on TV while you're trying to build Angel Garza and Andrade for now.
Right.
We're building them for now, and then you can get Austin Theory and Murphy as well, but they haven't started. I don't know if they started building that up just yet, but we can see that's where they're going. I guess.
I could definitely see it. But right now, you're right. They're the only 2 tag teams.
The only 2 tag teams. What other male tag teams have you seen on Raw?
None really besides them playing the activity games.
Exactly.
But this was terrible.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, agreed with me. Thank you. I had people on Twitter saying this is amazing.
They just trolling. They gotta be trolling. There's no way. Like, I'm cool with the drumstick. Like during the Viking the axe throwing. Totally understand with the drumsticks. You're gonna tell me now you're gonna pull one out of the bowling alley? You're gonna pull one out of the whole
Well, the bowling alley was. I think the bowling alley for me was okay from the fridge.
Now we're going through the whole Space Jam trying to find Bugs Bunny in them.
Yeah, I think it's getting a little played out for me.
I hope this 5th match is a Backlash tag team title match.
Oh, they didn't announce another one, right?
No, thank God. They're probably going to announce it next Monday, the tag match.
Don't be surprised if they already announced it tonight on social media somewhere.
I'll take that too.
I'm sorry, guys.
This is the go-home show Monday, so why not? Announce it tomorrow morning or so, or on the bump.
Yeah.
Just get it out the way.
Mm-hmm. Or they could, they could do it because they're going to do Raw Talk tonight. They're doing Raw Talk, and they're special guests. There we go. On Raw Talk, we're going to find out what they're doing next week. Next up, we have Nikki versus Billie Kay. This match was very basic.
I didn't get the whole backstage action thing going on beforehand. They tell us the match is going on next, and then all of a sudden, they're in the back ready to fight, scrap it out. One referee trying to hold them back. Commercial break goes. They get back in the ring. Billie Kay shockingly looked decent in the ring with Nikki Cross. Nikki did her thing. And somehow, someway, they actually gave Billie Kay the victory over Nikki Cross. Obviously, this means, of course, they're not going to win the tag titles at Backlash.
Don't be surprised, it's Heyman.
I can't.
Neither can I. They just got the tag titles. Billie Kay has definitely improved.
It was still a dry match to me.
It was definitely a dry match to me as well. But Billie Kay definitely improved. I will say that. Nikki Cross, I think she must have forgot she was on live television. Because when she was, what they like to call hulking up, you get that fire in you, she almost took off her shirt.
Well, she
all belly, so all belly there for a second, but she was very close to taking off her shirt. She pulled up her shirt like she was ready to take it off, and then she's like, "Oh wait, I'm in television. What am I doing?" And pulled it back down. Like, yeah, Nikki, you're on television. What are you doing? Billy Special is a sit out Uranagi. I like it. It's not bad. I gave the match a quarter. Quarter of a cloud. I gave a quarter of a cloud.
I gave it a half. They actually had a little.
Ooh, you're being generous.
No, they had they had a few nice segments during the match.
Okay,
that was well done.
All right.
You could tell they've never worked like that with each other before. So
yeah,
I knew it was gonna be a little rough here and there, but it was all right for a women's match, especially for the little rivalry going on with the tag team.
Yeah, I think it was a good match for Billy Kay too.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we had a Drew McIntyre promo. The essence of the promo is Claymore City for everybody, and he's going to do it for fun. Brock has Suplex City, and now Drew McIntyre has Claymore City.
Claymore Country.
Claymore Country. So
I'm just glad they just called it the Claymore. He had a point though. There's no need to say kick.
Everyone knows it's a kick.
Yeah. That was a little smart thing by him.
Next, after that, we had the Rey Mysterio promo.
Yeah, the one that you thought was ending Raw at one point.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah. Why don't you let everyone else? Why don't you let people know?
All right, listen. I could have sworn.
You done lost your damn mind.
I could have sworn Seth said he had something special for Rey later on in the night.
No, he said Ray was gonna let the fans know.
Oh, okay. See, look, that was just me mishearing things. That's all it was. So Ray has this. He's doing a promo via satellite. He has this beautiful WCW Nitro picture in the background. Very beautiful. I liked it a lot. He's talking about he doesn't know when he can come back, or even if he can come back. He doesn't know if he will retire. And then all of a sudden, his son Dominic appears.
Oh, this was good. This got good.
He said he said he needs to. Someone in this family needs to do something. And he said that Seth Rollins is no Messiah. And damn you, Seth Rollins, from Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, because Dominic, while he was getting a little hot, trying to protect his father, Ray did the right thing. He knew. He said, "Mijo, cálmate. This is not for you." Just letting him know, bro. You look what he did to me. Look what he'll do to you.
He's like,
stop.
He's like, no, I'm not gonna calm down. Someone needs to do something, Papa.
Yeah, Papa's gonna pay for your insurance. You're gonna ring with Seth Rollins.
Rey Mysterio leaves. Dominic is the last one in the camera. He goes, Seth Rollins, you're a man of the scripture. And in the scripture, eye for an eye. And I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, and I bet he gets his ass whipped if he goes and messes with Rollins. That's what's gonna happen.
He's going to join the Monday Night Messiah.
I don't even want him joining after that.
That's what's gonna happen.
Did you even like the promo he gave?
Who?
Dominic?
It was decent. It was decent. So? It was decent. We want me to say it was fucking marvelous.
I felt like he has an ass whipping coming. He didn't even know it. He was just speaking his mind. He was just speaking his mind when it was coming. Like, it's coming. I was waiting.
It happens, right? That's all it does. It happens. Next, we have a Nia Jax promo. She's in the middle of the ring. She's getting ready for her match. And she's just basically talking about getting revenge on Asuka for what Asuka did to her.
Then, she also, I like how, this is how you know Nia hasn't been watching. She don't watch the WWE Network like that. She said how Becky Lynch gifted Nia the Raw Women's title when Becky Lynch herself told everyone and Asuka that inside the damn briefcase the whole time in that match was the Raw Women's title. So how the hell did Becky Lynch give Asuka the title when the belt was hanging above you the night before, but you didn't go and get it? But somehow, some way, Becky gifts the belt to Asuka. I didn't get that part of the point. I was just like, Nia, stop.
Rumor has it that Nia likes to float on clouds.
I believe it. I believe it.
After that, we have the real Cloud Man in R-Truth and the Grunk promo / match.
You know what? I'm kind of glad they did it. I'm kind of glad they got it all out the way. R-Truth got the belt back.
In Foxborough.
Yeah, the referee part was cool. That was like
Mhm.
the whole TikTok thing. It was perfect because it was like you couldn't. What more were you gonna do without it? Like R-Truth will give you a little ratings for Raw or wherever he's at with the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Worked out fine. It was a nice little segment. And then right after, of course, was
Nia Jax versus Kairi Sane.
the infamous.
It was a bully beatdown, you can say. Kyrie did get in some offense, but Nia Jax cut her down at every chance she had to really fully get in. Nia Jax threw her into the steel steps. I'm not blaming Nia for this. I think Nia just sometimes forget her own strength. She does tend, when she's working with smaller girls, to overpower them and overmatch them a little too much. Tends to throw them and hurt them a little too much. Especially Kyrie. She just loves doing it to Kyrie. But I think these steel steps was not her fault. I think Kyrie was trying to turn into the steel steps with her shoulder, but she might have gotten scared that she was going to blow her shoulder out. So instead, she just tried to go like face first, but while using her hands. But she got there so quick that she couldn't really react with her hands, and she ended up hitting her head on the steel steps, causing that brutal gash on top of her head. WWE did an excellent job with editing.
Yeah, you didn't even see anything.
You didn't even notice, like, if she got hurt or not, or if she was bleeding or not. It was very well put. It was just like, all right, we're pausing the tape. We're going to rewind. We're going to pause it right here. You guys are going to take your spot from right here, and we're just going to run it through again. And that's what they did. Nia Jax threw in the ring. Hogan leg drop for the win. 1, 2, 3. Gave it a quarter of a cloud.
I gave it half a cloud.
Oh, my God. You are being extra generous tonight with these clouds.
No, because I was happy that Kyrie got some moves in. She hit that nice DDT counter. At one
That was
point.
nice. That was very nice.
They gave her chances, and then the big accident happens, and the rest was history for Kyrie Sane.
Yep. After this, we had the Orton promo.
Oh, this was good. This was good.
Orton.
I'll tell you this. I know he was lying on his ass with some of the stuff he was saying, but when you think about Randy Orton, the person, like what you've heard, you believe this.
Yeah.
You would believe that he said this. Like, okay, you did all that. I believe you.
Yep. He's talking about how he's catching up on shows on the WWE Network. Called Ric Flair the GOAT. He said everything Edge was saying about him 2 weeks ago, that he was absolutely right. And how all he had to do was to be Randy, lace up his boots, and got handed everything. But that at Backlash, he will prove to Edge, once and for all, that he is the greatest.
He half-assed his career.
Yeah, basically.
What a line that was.
Yeah, he said I half-assed my career, and I'm still a legend, and I'm still considered one of the greatest. Isn't that something?
Did I do it for a paycheck? Yes.
Yes, I did.
did.
Yes, I did. I definitely did do it for a paycheck.
And I half-assed my career, and I'm better than a lot of people in this business.
Well, all right, Randy.
I guess he's fueled up for this one.
I guess so.
Maybe we get a real Orton?
Without a crowd, I doubt it. I think we do for a minute. Randy realizes there's really no crowd. No, because it's Edge, so he might actually go all in with Edge, because him and Edge are actually friends.
I could see that, yeah.
They're actual friends, and knowing Edge really wants to test himself and stuff, so...
Well, yeah, because this is an actual just wrestling match. There's no weapons involved or anything.
Yeah, so it's like, all right.
So there's a lot of bumps involved in this one. Okay, yeah. Like I said, they're going to have a good match.
You might see... I'm sorry. Yeah. You might see WrestleMania gear Orton. When he comes with the knee pads and the elbow pads and everything. You might see WrestleMania gear Orton. That's how I like to call him. That's when you know the match is going to be good.
When he got that on?
Yeah, when he got all that. Like, look at that match with Seth Rollins.
You're right. As long as he's motivated, that's all they need.
Yeah.
He'll be winning.
Next up, we had Charlotte doing a promo. She tells fans to shut their mouth and to have some respect for the NXT Women's Champion. She's putting over NXT in your house. She said that all the NXT women out here could be the next Io Shirai. They could be the next Rhea Ripley, and she's hoping that they are. Because when they make it to the throne, that they're going to bow down to her.
Oh, my God.
I like that line. That was a good line, actually. She puts over Asuka. You know, goes over her accolades and what she's done throughout the company so far. And then she says that the Empress just wants to be just like the Queen. And that's when Asuka came out.
This was a good match.
This match could have been better. This match was decent. It was okay.
But we both knew that they couldn't take the loss.
Yeah.
So we knew it wasn't going to go all the way good.
Yeah. Nia came out at the end. Taunts Asuka to distract her.
They did her makeup on point like Asuka.
I think Asuka did her makeup. Because Asuka does her own makeup.
Okay, yeah.
So I think she did Nia Jax's makeup to look like hers.
Fair enough.
So that way it looks good.
It did look good on her.
Yeah. Asuka gets count out. Charlotte picks up the win via count out. I gave the match a cloud and a half.
I gave it cloud and a half.
Very nice. Very nice. Lana promo. Just Lana. Talking about how Bobby Lashley said that not to come out during his match. But he said nothing about coming out during anybody else's match. Walks away.
The only thing I have for her is that she's going to cost Bobby the title. Like, that's how they're going to break him up.
Yeah.
She's going to mess him up.
Yeah, that's how you keep the title on
Drew.
On Drew still for the next couple months. Till SummerSlam.
You still keep Lashley relevant because Lana cost him the title.
Mm-hmm.
So it works out because besides that, I don't know what else they're going to need her for.
Well, I have no idea.
Like, after Backlash, it's like,
Well, you can continue on because she cost Bobby Lashley the title, so you can keep her in the story a little bit longer after that.
No, because Bobby can then just call it off from there on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. He can try to call it off. She can still appear.
Unless they put her with somebody else, or...
Who do you put her with?
I have no idea. I'm just saying. I'm trying to give her hope. I'm trying to give her hope as what's next for her after back. I think after Backlash, there's no need for her in this situation with Lashley.
You could give her Donovan Dijak.
Dijakovic?
Yeah, you could give her that.
It depends if he comes in as a face. Well, who knows? We got to see first when he arrives. How is he the face? We got to go by that match. We just got to see.
I know, but she can also introduce him.
Maybe, I guess.
Listen, we don't know.
They'll have a divorce.
I think the hardest part about anything, like, you know how people always try to predict stuff in wrestling? I think the hardest thing to always predict is Paul Heyman. Trying to figure out where he's going with things and how he wants to do things, I think is one of the most hardest things to do as a fan, is to predict a Paul Heyman booking. Because he throws things at you from left and right, and you don't even expect it, and you're like, wow, that was actually good. I didn't even think about that.
I definitely agree on that.
So, trying to figure out what she's going to do next and Dijak and what he's going to do, it's just like, maybe, I guess, I don't know. We don't know, but we'll wait and find out. Next up is the MVP versus Drew McIntyre match. Bobby Lashley comes out first, then MVP, then Bobby Lashley.
You just said Bobby Lashley.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Bobby Lashley, MVP, and then Drew McIntyre. My bad. And then Lana comes out last.
Drew's face was priceless.
Drew was great. He was just like...
He smiled like, that's your wife.
That's your problem going on over there. She ain't going to distract me.
Bobby's looking like, what is she doing here? Yeah. MVP's like, my man, what's up?
What's going on here?
Check on that. Squash match. Who didn't see this coming? It's just to get Drew some TV time.
Drew almost dies. He almost dies. His head was about, I don't know, maybe like a foot, maybe a few inches away from that corner of that apron, from the edge of the apron. He does the Kenny dive.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call it. I call it the Kenny dive. I've seen Kenny do it first, and that's it. It's a Kenny dive.
Yeah, either way, this was a squash match. They gave MVP a little hope, but in the end, he was just there to catch a Claymore.
Claymore country.
McIntyre gets the victory, and once the bell was rung, Lashley goes in the ring, applies the master lock, a full Nelson, and they pulled the WCW and had Tom Phillips commentating while they fading away from the episode. I like that. You know, keep the action going. So now it has you thinking, like, you know, what happens after. Obviously, they'll use it for Raw Talk or for the go home show next week.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Makes Lashley look strong before the match.
I don't like it because I've seen it so many times in WCW.
But yeah, well, at this point in wrestling, man, you're gonna see everything now. Like,
I know that, but just that, like, it gives me flashbacks.
I think honestly, it was,
I was watching the pay-per-view for free, and I didn't get to see the ending.
Like I won't be shocked when we watch the Raw Talk and they start off with the Lashley in the ring with the full Nelson. I won't be shocked. Like, they show what happens after. Like, what does he do? Like, does he spear him and hold the title? You know, like, just to give Raw Talk the quick ratings real quick. Like, hey, check us out, whatever.
Yeah,
I can see that. If not, then it's a nice way before the go home show and the pay per view to boost him up and the match in its entirety. And besides that, that was a decent episode overall.
Yeah, it was okay. What did you rate the match?
I gave this match a quarter of a cloud.
I gave it 3/4 of a cloud.
3/4.
It was a good bully beat though.
Wow.
Plus, the Drew McIntyre doing the Kenny flip was unique. It was new for me to see, even though he almost died. That catches half a cloud right there. The Claymore is always a quarter of a cloud.
Oh yeah, he does that a lot. He's been doing it since he fought Andrade.
Yeah, I know.
The flip. That was the good time he hit it when he did it on the at that time
in the NXT
AAA group. No,
oh, the Triple A. Oh yeah,
he did it to Andrade, Garza, and Theory.
Yeah.
And he looked at Selena and was like, I could do this all day and all night.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good show.
It wasn't too bad.
Wednesday's go home show for NXT.
Ooh yeah, should be excited about that.
2 big matches.
What are we talking about tomorrow?
I don't know. I have to see.
Tomorrow's rivalry talk.
I know. I'll let it be known on the news.
All right, fair enough. Cool. Any last words, questions, anything?
Not really. That was. I got everything I needed to know from Raw.
All right. Anything you probably see like that could probably come out of nowhere from Paul Mind?
This Dominic thing. What are they gonna do?
I got him joining Seth.
They can't fight for his custody. They did that already. Seth's already gonna have a kid, so they can't even really use that. But who knows? Like, I don't know. I don't want him to join the group.
Neither do I.
If it's just for this one time only thing, and then you whip his ass after because he fails.
Because he fails, yeah, that'd be fun.
So it's like, all right.
He tries to dismember the group within.
Yeah, like, come on. Just help your dad out. If y'all win, cool.
Oh, AOP is another tag team that's there. That's just not in the picture.
Well, one of them is hurt at the moment.
That's what I'm saying. One of them is hurt, so
Right.
that's another tag team that's there. Like I said, you only need 3 tag teams really to build a tag team division.
But you got 2 doing after school activities.
Yes,
Until
so
backlash.
you gotta wait for your 3rd one to come in.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we will. All right, guys. If you enjoy what you heard, just subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. You guys have any questions or comments, negative or positive? You guys want to correct us? It doesn't matter. We're Brooklyn boys. We got tough skin. Thank you guys for your support, and always remember, it's never a bad thing for a roll up in wrestling.